In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create custom fields in Goodday. Custom fields are a powerful way to tailor Goodday to your specific workflows. Instead of relying only on the default fields, you can add your own data points, like client IDs, budgets, priorities, or anything else your team needs to track consistently. In this walkthrough, I'll guide you step by step through the process, and I'll also point out a few tips along the way so you set things up correctly from the start. First, open Goodday and make sure you're logged into your account with the right permissions. To access custom fields, you need to go through the organization settings. Start by looking for your profile icon, usually located at the top or bottom corner of the interface, depending on your layout. Click on that profile icon to open the main account menu. This is the menu where you typically find options like account details, theme, and settings. From the menu that appears, look for the option called Organization Settings and click on it. This area controls how Goodday works for your whole workspace, not just your personal account. Because custom fields affect how data is stored and viewed across projects, they live here under the organization level configuration. Once you are inside Organization Settings, you'll see several categories or tabs. Find the one labeled Custom Fields and click on it. This opens the central hub where you can see all existing custom fields, how they're configured, and where they're used. If your organization hasn't created any yet, this list might be empty, and that's perfectly fine. To add a new one, look for a button or link that says New Custom Field and click it. This starts the creation process. Goodday will now ask you what type of field you want to create. At this stage, you'll typically choose options like text, number, date, drop-down, checkbox, or other available formats. Think carefully about the type you select, because it affects how users can enter and use the data later on. For example, use drop-downs when you want consistent choices, and dates when you'll be filtering or reporting by time. After you select the field type, simply follow the on-screen prompts. You'll usually be asked to give the field a clear name, an optional description, and choose where it will be available, such as specific projects or work item types. When everything looks right,